I'm Megan. Welcome to my channel, Glue Guns and Roses, and we are doing another Dollar Tree DIY, the first one for 2020. I almost said 2012. I don't know where my mind is. So I really don't decorate for Valentine's Day. I have nothing against it, so don't get me wrong. I just haven't jumped on that bandwagon yet. But Dollar Tree is selling some pretty cute Valentine's Day decor, and a lot of the stuff can be used to decorate with year-round or DIY to decorate with year-round. So that's what we're doing in this video. We are making 5 different DIYs, well, technically 6, or like 5 DIYs and a bonus, all using items from the Dollar Tree. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, hey, no hard feelings, no big deal. All right, let's go ahead and get started. For the first DIY, all you need is one of these hearts from the Dollar Tree. Rip off the little arrow part and then take off the red garland. Now, listen, if you break the heart like I did, don't freak out. All you gotta do is like duct tape it back together. I flipped out for a split second, but hey, no big deal, just tape it together. Then 6 of these lavender picks, also from the Dollar Tree. Cut the stems off, and then you can use hot glue, but I was trying something different. I used floral tape. I've seen other DIYers do this and it looked really simple. To be honest, at first I really struggled, but once I got the hang of it, super easy. And I love that I can reuse these floral picks since it's not hot glued everywhere. I did hot glue the very bottom just to kind of keep it together on the heart, but that's it. Super easy, super cute. And yeah, this can totally be used for Valentine's Day, but I can see it being used for spring or summer or year-round, whenever you want to use it. And I love that the floral pieces can be reused. I'm also really impressed that you cannot see the floral tape. That kind of freaked me out when I was making this DIY. And we are on to the second one, where all you gotta do is pick up 4 of these coasters from Dollar Tree. Or after I bought these coasters, I found a 4-pack of coasters from Dollar General for only $2.50, and they have all their Christmas stuff 75% off right now. I made this printable, and as always, whenever I make a printable, I share it with y'all for free, linked in the description below. So click the link below and you can print this out as well. Trace out your letters, cut them out, then snatch up some spray paint and just spray paint your coasters. Now I do want to say I'm using Rust-Oleum's white just because that's what I had on hand, but Walmart does carry a version that's like 97 cents. Mod Podge mixed with water, that's how you're gonna get the wrinkles out of the paper. You could also just dip the paper totally in water to smooth out the bubbles. Works the same way, just use some type of water and that's gonna help you get no wrinkles, no bubbles. And I totally love the way this DIY turned out. Pun 100% intended. But look, you can use this as decor or as a coaster like I'm doing. Love the way it looks. For the third DIY, snatch up one of these doormats from Dollar Tree and some of Dollar Tree's washi tape. Now, if you don't get like licensed Disney, you can get a pack of 2 or 3 for $1. This one was just $1. The doormat, like the lines in the doormat, the lines in the fabric, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say though. Makes it really easy to get your lines straight. Spell out the word home, love, really whatever you want to. Then I'm taking some leftover strap contact paper, also from Dollar Tree, folding it over and just cutting out a heart and slapping that down onto my doormat. This spray paint, also Rust-Oleum. I've had this for like well over a year, used it for fall, used it for summer, and I'm just trying to get rid of it. But hey, once again, any spray paint would totally work for this. Walmart sells spray paint, 97 cents. 2 coats back to back, so like I didn't wait in between dry time. Did 1 coat, went back in, did another thick coat. Then just like rip off your tape. Now I really hate painting doormats with acrylic paint, so I wanted to try out Dollar Tree's tempera paint. Really impressed with it, and that's what I used to color in the heart. But I didn't try to get it perfect because I went back with a black Sharpie and a red Sharpie to really get nice, clean lines. This is pretty much my preferred way to color in doormats. I've done a few on my channel too, and hey, spray paint, Sharpies, totally my favorite. This never was, probably the best Dollar Tree find ever. Anywhere else, it's way more expensive. Step 1, step 2, I just followed the instructions. sprayed and sealed my doormat. I've used this on other doormats too, like this doormat I made for Christmas time this buffalo check. It's pretty much 2 doormats put together. I'll have that video linked in the description, and then you can click it at the end of the video as well. But hey, this has held up really well since November, pretty much. Love the way it turned out, and that's how I'm like layering this doormat, or how I'm styling this doormat. Totally in love with it. Super cute as is. But I decided to get a little creative and take my Christmas doormat and then layer it up another time. So I think this looks cute. I don't know, maybe there's too much contrast, too much color, but it does make it pop like a little bit more. I don't know. Do you like it with or without this? Hey, let me know. I'm sure you will. And we are on to the 4th DIY, I believe. You need 2 packs of the Dollar Tree heart cutouts. This is free music sheets. It's Beethoven. I'll have this linked in the description as well. Trace out your hearts, cut out your hearts, and then all you need to do is use a glue stick and put your hearts onto the wooden cutout. Now you could just put some string through the hole, but I took a little paper clip, hot glued it to the back. I didn't want to poke a hole in the paper. It was just so pretty. I needed to leave it alone. Yeah, and that's how I'm gonna hang these hearts. Now for the beaded banner, this is about $4 worth of Dollar Tree's beads. I have tried to paint these beads before. I had horrible success. Totally wrote off ever trying this out again, but I've had these beads and I want to use them up. Taking Dollar Tree's coated wire. So this is like a thinner wire. It's bendable, but it's very flexible. That's what I'm using to string my beads instead of twine, because twine's like a total headache. It's hard to push through the beads, it gets caught. Tied 2 little loops at the end. And this is the one DIY that I do not recommend you using Walmart's 97-cent spray paint. I tried this in a DIY back in fall. After 3 coats, it looked horrible. The colorful pink and greens were still poking through, but this Rust-Oleum paint, 1 thick coat and I was done. I did have to go back and touch up a few areas I missed, but look, here's the coverage I got. Totally impressed, not too bad. Then I just hung my hearts onto the garland. And you see the other beads behind the hearts? That is some garland I got for Christmas from at home. They're wooden beads. I think it goes really great with the hearts, the music sheets, and the, what is it, white heirloom color from Rust-Oleum. Love the way it turned out. So yeah, you can totally use any color. I just don't recommend cheapo Walmart spray paint for this one. Now I only used 9 hearts for the garland, so this is like a bonus DIY. So I cut out 2 more of the music sheets, put them in coffee, and then used the same glue stick to put them on both sides of the heart, and I did poke the hole back through. Used a few more beads and wire, a shorter string this time. Tied the heart to the beads, and the main difference in this DIY is I made myself a tassel. So some twine, stringed it around, tied it together, and I totally did this backwards. I wasn't thinking. I don't know where my mind has been today, y'all, I'm telling you. But I tied it to the wire first, which is stupid. I had to cut that back off, but I did reattach it. So this is how I made a tassel. And I actually really love this DIY, probably my favorite one in the video, which is strange, way more than I thought I would, because it's functional and it's cute. So I've actually been using it as like a bookmark for my journal I use in the morning, or my planner, whatever you want to call it. Totally love this DIY. And you have made it to the last DIY, where all you need is one of these love signs from the Dollar Tree, which is really cute as it stands up on its own. You know, it looks like wood, but hey, I'm not using it for that. Tear it apart and just be careful, because the O and the E do have little nails in them. I tried to take pliers and pull them off or out, but they weren't coming out, so I just pushed them down, which is still no big deal, because the O and E can be flipped over backwards and still look like an O or an E. Spray painted it with the same spray paint I've used this entire video. Used a paper clip again, and hot glued it to the back of the letters. V, I did use 2 clips, but that's the only letter. And now I can attach this to beaded garland, or you could use Dollar Tree rope, or really whatever you want to do. But I love DIYs that can be used, or decor, not just DIYs. I love decor that can be used, reused year round in different ways, different areas. And That's why I love this DIY. I can pull off the paper clips I want to and reuse it for something else, use it for garland, whatever I want to do. And as I promised, so to the right is going to be the DIY buffalo check rug tutorial. It's about 2 minutes into the video, 1.5 minutes. It's in that video. And to the left and to the right are videos you may enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. I will catch you next time.